my best days, I can hit a 1 foot drive.
Welcome to another week, 1 Foot Drive podcast. Mike Szabo, Andy Duvall, and Tony Iannone back at you. This week, we're going to recap what happened. We had Scottish Open, ISCO Championship, and Evian Championship. Major time. And we whiffed on the live, but who's watching? Preview the British Open and the Barracuda Championship coming up this week. Standings and picks. Player versus Pretender AD Weekly and Fact Check. Gentlemen, how we doing this evening?
Very good,
fantastic,
Michael.
Mike.
How are you,
What's
sir?
up? How you doing?
Good. Right before I came on, there's a little home run derby going on right now. You guys a fan of the home run derby for Major League Baseball? All-Star
Oh,
break?
no. Didn't even know it was.
Yeah, neither did I, but love it.
I got it recording right now. I was able to watch the Pirates' O'Neill Cruz. Do you guys know anything about O'Neill Cruz?
No.
He's like 6'7".
Holy.
I think he's Dominican.
Good
And
guess.
he's unbelievable. His exit velocity on a baseball is the hardest recorded in major leagues. And tonight, home run derby first round, he had an exit velocity of 119, and he hit it 513 feet.
Holy. Good Lord.
First 500-foot home run in home run derby, I believe, that they've been keeping stats on. Then the commentator said, well, maybe Aaron Judge did it in Florida, so they're not sure, but they thought it was like the first one. But he's just hitting bombs, absolute bombs. And then they got the kids in the outfield that are shagging the balls. And it was awesome because O'Neill Cruz had a couple 120, 122 exit velocities, but they were line drives. These kids were dying. They weren't even, don't even try to field it, kids. Get out of the way. Get out. O'Neill Cruz was going to jail for just destroying some kids that won a contest to field.
Yeah, 12-year-old kid just taking a take one right off the dome piece.
You don't even see it off the bat.
It's got to be a 10-page waiver they had to sign, I'm sure.
Oh, something like that. Yeah, that's unbelievable. So that was good.
How long before that guy's a Yankee?
It just depends when his contract's up. Him and Skeens, maybe a package deal from Pittsburgh.
Right.
Yeah, Dodgers. One will go to L.A. and one will go to Yankees.
Yep.
That's for sure. But, that's about it. So we had some golf this weekend, guys. We had the Scottish Open. We had the ISCO Open. But you know where I'm starting, gentlemen?
The best one of the week.
Yeah, dude.
The LPGA Major, boys. Unbelievable. You guys take any of this in?
Oh, yeah.
I did.
This is
I did.
some of the best golf I've seen all year, for sure.
Especially in the closing. Are you kidding me? What
I know.
a finish.
I texted you boys. I was in the shop. We had the senior championship going on, and I just went over to flip on the TV, and it came on, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I chimed in right. Lode was winning. She was my amateur horse for a couple picks this year. Lottie Lode. I think it was Lottie? Yeah, something like that.
Lottie Wode.
Wode. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Wode. I have Lode.
Something didn't
down.
sound right there, yeah.
Wode.
Yeah.
Wode.
Wode.
Lottie Wode. Yeah,
Yeah.
so she was leading tied at -13, which was really cool. They showed her. She missed a little putt on 18. She could have got it to 14.
Yeah.
And then they come into Gino on 15 in the fairway, or 17 in the fairway. A little sawed-off shot in there about 5-6 feet. Birdie, she's winning now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome. Did you see when they went back to Wode on the range? They had like a phone set up, and they were kind of watching the playoff while she was hitting. And Gino made birdie on 17, and the par 5 is, I guess, super reachable, and you're not going to make bogey very often. And she looked at her caddy and says, why bother, or something like that? Like, this is over.
I didn't see
It
that.
was awesome. She's just like, yeah, this is pointless.
Stuffed the club back in the bag and walked
Yeah,
away.
she did.
Yeah.
She stuffed it back in. The caddy's like, no. She's like, give me a break.
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
They're so good.
So if I could do a little play-by-play, because I was geeked out on this. So
Yeah.
Do it.
it's
Fire.
unreal. So 18, Gino got in a rough, had to lay up. Grace Kim needs to make eagle. And she hits a 4 hybrid to a kick-in.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable, right? So then Gino, not to be outdone, now has to make birdie to tie, right? Little sawed-off shot. hits it in there about 10 feet. Super impressive. And then missed the putt. I'm sorry. She had to birdie to win.
Yeah.
She 2-putt for par, and she lost a little speed on the putt. Didn't make it. So par, they go to the first playoff. This was amazing. First playoff, they both hit in the fairway. Grace steps up with that forward again or whatever it was. Shanked it. Absolutely, just for a professional, that was a shank, right?
Yeah.
Into the crap. And then Gino, middle of the green, is screaming your name, and she hits it deep left.
Yeah.
Bells are out a little bit. So Grace is over there, takes a drop, and I just, I help somebody with a glove purchase, and I look up, and I see she took the drop, and she chipped it, one hop, roll, dropped it. I screamed in the shop. I'm like, let's go. Nobody's around. I'm like, yeah, this is unbelievable, right?
Yeah, it was a wild shot.
It was awesome for birdie.
Yeah, dude.
That was unreal.
To keep it alive.
Yeah, just to keep it alive. Well, then I think, and I was talking with Tony a little bit on this, like, not that wasn't impressive, like a 20-yard chip in, but Gino was now dead. She was above the hole, left, in the rough, pin was away. She had a career chip shot, and it was like 10 feet. That's like as good as you could do from there.
Yeah.
And then she drains it to send it into a second OT.
So good.
Yeah,
it was so good.
It's
and
amazing that they
cut.
do it all the time. Yeah, it's amazing they do it as often as they do. It's
just... And it was kind of nonchalant, too. She's just like, bang. Didn't grind over it from 18 different angles. She looked, yep. Knocked it in.
That was very similar to the putt she had in reg that she missed, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
It was.
She kind of
knew
it already. But, yeah, I mean, that was a super cool sequence there. Just to have that back and forth. And, yeah, the pressure that you must have felt knowing that Kim was already in. Like, jeez. Yes.
So then that's a must-make, right? So second playoff hole, they're both down the middle. Grace hits the middle of the green. Smart play. Gino, same freaking shot. Deep left again, but only in a little bit of worse condition. They were talking about, an anthill or something, Duval, or there was a fire ant. She was trying to get a drop.
There's no fire ants, but there were a bunch. Dude, there were ants crawling all up her club, all over her ball, and up her leg.
Yeah.
You could see it on camera. I mean, it was wild.
So no drop, LPGA sticklers. And, she chipped it or whatever. And then in just awesome fashion, Grace made the putt for eagle to win it.
Yeah,
phenomenal. So that was her third eagle of the day.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, she played the last 3 holes 5 under to win.
Yeah, and then she got super unlucky. I think it was on 12. She made double because the ball kind of rolled under the lip of the bunker, and she was just dead. She didn't have anything, so she made double. So she made an eagle, double, and an eagle in regulation. Then she made an eagle. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So that was hats off to the ladies. That was super entertaining. And I just have to say, the coverage of it. Like Tony, I said, Tony, did you catch any? He's like, yeah, I caught the replay, but they didn't show the chip in. How can you not show the chip in?
I know.
Are you kidding me, Golf Channel?
I had to go back and re-find it.
What the hell, man? I'll tell you what. Any one of these shots that I just talked about, if Rory McIlroy does this in a major and he hits any one of these shots, even one of the putts, I'll throw in one of the putts. They're building him a statue in front of a children's hospital and naming a tournament after him. You know what I mean? And the coverage will be nauseating to where people are throwing up. It's like, oh, it's Rory again. He hit that little sawed-off wedge to 10 feet under pressure. Yep. Oh, he's so good. Give me a break. These ladies hit some unbelievable shots under pressure in a major. And I thought it was awesome. I can't get enough of it. I thought it was great.
Sure. If you saw Grace's face after she made it, she just she puts her hand over her mouth and she's just there was no emotion. There was no fist pump. It was just pure. It was pure. Just holy cow! I basically just won. It's so wild to me.
I know.
It was. I mean, it was pure. It was just great. It was great to see her finish, and she made that putt. That little. She probably had 12 to 15 feet for to win. This thing was like dead. It was dead center, perfect speed.
Yeah,
like never looked like it was gonna miss. It just always looked like it was going in the hole. So yeah, it was a fun finish. It was a nice way to start Sunday morning. That's for sure.
It was.
What a cool course too. It seemed like that par 3. They play the same course every year, right? Because I remember that par 3 from the year before, where you have to throw it way right and everything funnels down left.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looked like a super fun track, and they seemed like they set it up perfectly for the ladies. Like, greens weren't stupid bouncy. You know, they could hit shots that were gonna stick and actually reward some really good swings and stuff like that. So good on them there, and awesome finish.
Take some notes. Take some notes, PGA Frisco.
Yeah.
Take some notes
Exactly
on how to set up a tournament.
As we were talking about that, did you guys see the interview with Rory, where he was talking about wanting to win a major? Like, everybody dreams of winning like a U.S. Open at Pebble Beach, and the Masters, obviously, and like a PGA at PGA Frisco, and then he goes, nah. And then continued to go on.
Did he really? That's
yeah,
awesome. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, he was like, I guess maybe in a couple of years, or like maybe sometime down the road it'll get to that point. But like, he was just basically going through that. Like, there's so many venues that you can use for all the majors, and he's just, everybody wants to win an Open at St. Andrews or something. And then he goes to PGA Frisco. He's just like, not. And they were loaded up on the PGA of America. They were just like, man, PGA of America just getting shots fired at him right now early morning. Like, it was pretty wild that he just came out and kind of threw that out there. So
deservingly so.
Go, Rory.
Yeah, I agree.
Love
so,
it.
Well, nice job, ladies. I'm looking forward to their 5th major of the year coming up. I believe it's their version of the British. Yeah. I think it's next week. I think they take a week off, and then.
Is that what it is?
I think so. We'll look up the schedule, but so that'll be coming up. But I guess speaking of Rory, Scottish Open, Chris Goddard. Tony's boy rode him all year except for last week. Minus 15.
Sounds about right.
Come on.
Minus 15. We had tied for second, Marco Penge and Rory, minus 13.
Good.
And then, so what'd you guys... Self-admittedly, I did not watch a lot of the Scottish. I kept forgetting it was on early morning, and then I caught a replay at night a little bit, but I didn't see a lot.
Yes, I just caught bits and pieces as well.
Yeah, I mean, I caught the end. Like, they had kind of an encore because they started early, so I got to see some of the, golf course is awesome. Golf course looks amazing. I mean, got her up towards the end. I mean, he played some solid golf. I give him a lot of credit.
Super solid. He looked like he didn't really make the mistake that you normally make when it's your first time in the lead, and just looked like really professional. From what I saw, like I said, I didn't see a ton of it, but really impressive for him especially playing in a pair with Rory out there. So
I really thought Rory was just going to run away with it. Honestly, he kind of got it going a little bit, and then he got in the lead, and he had some looks. He made a couple of driving mistakes. But he managed to salvage a par on the one. He drove there's a bunker right in the middle of the fairway at 300, and he drove it right into the face of the bunker. And I really didn't see how he made par, but there was no way he was getting that to the green. He had to have just pitched out and then got it up and down from 100 or a little bit more than 100 yards. So, but yeah, I mean, I give Rory a lot of credit. He was very good sportsmanship, very gentlemanly at the end of the round. Had some nice words to say and did some stuff that maybe back he'd be a little bit more frustrated and not doing some stuff. But after apparently your career Grand Slam winner, it's he's maybe he's changed. I don't know. Maybe he's found this inner peace, but who knows.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's back in the homeland and he's close to his mom, where she'll grab him by the ear and say, "Knock that shit off."
Right.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. He's back around mom and dad.
Could be.
Another week on tour and another player fit tantrum. Did you boys see this one?
Oh, no.
Justin Rose,
No.
three birdies on the front, followed up by 3 bogeys, and he was in the bunker on 9, didn't hit a shot he liked, and just started like somebody took his toy car in the in the sandbox. He started swinging his club, and a little out of character for Mr. Rose. But yeah, another week, another player fit. That might be a new segment for us. Which player threw a fit this week?
Wow.
And you'd expect it from the young guys, but man, Justin, come on. That's just not right, man.
I mean, I get it. I'm a big fan of Justin Rose, always have been, but I'm sure there's some tensions flying with him. He's had some close calls lately in some big events, and
Masters.
he's trying to. I don't know.
He knows he's getting to the end of the rope.
Yeah, it's starting to get to senior tour time, and not a lot of stuff going on there. So
I don't know. He's playing some of the best golf I think he's played since he was contending for that U.S. Open. And I don't know what year was that, but he seems like he's always around that top of the leaderboard lately.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No,
I think that might be part of the after a while when you're up there, the frustration of not getting it done. I mean, you kind of saw like with Rory and everything, the way that he was kind of losing his cool as well. So,
well, for all the up and coming golfers that are listening, I've got a great example of why that is not helpful for you guys when we start talking about the ISCO. So, I'll just tease that, but yeah. You gotta control your emotions, man. I know it's hard, but you're not doing yourself any favors by letting that get away from you. So
cool. Well, good segue. We'll recap the ISCO and glorified Cornberry event. I watched 0 of it. I barely found the leaderboard. William Mao apparently won at -10, beat Paul Peterson -9, and journeyman Manuel Oliveira -7 for third. You gentlemen take any of this in? Know anything about it other than what I just read? Because that's all I know.
We may have to.
I think we.
I don't know.
We lost you there for a minute there, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys both froze.
Yeah, you were like robot-y there for a second.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're back.
What do you want me to start over with?
You're back now.
Just go into the ISCO.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just say segue and let's go. I'll just start with my same speech.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. And that's a good segue into the ISCO Championship, the glorified Corn Ferry Tour event that happened this weekend. I took in 0. I barely found the leaderboard to even give you this update that William Mao won at -10. He beat out somebody named Paul Peterson at -9 and Manuel Oliveira -7, tied for third. So that's all I got on the ISCO. You boys have anything more to add other than that? Riveting report?
I didn't see any of it. I honestly didn't see one shot of the ISCO, which is what it is. But I saw that he had shot. I was kind of keeping track of the leaderboard, but other than that, unfortunately.
So, I didn't see it live, but I went back and watched everything and listened to Mao's post-round interview and stuff. And I don't know if you guys know this, but he shot 61, finished like an hour before the leaders teed off, or not teed off, but came in, and just no one could catch him. This golf course looked extremely tough, extremely challenging. So very cool new venue for the tour. I hope they continue to host some events because any one of these guys can take it deep, and it was just not out there. And this William Mao, future player pretender, I don't know where this guy came from, but has a daughter on the way, so it's like really feel good story. The post round, he's crying, can't really get it together. Um, but the thing I wanted to mention before is he hits it into a greenside bunker on 9 and gets a super fried egg plug ball. Um, and they asked him after the round, like, what was that like coming up to that ball? He was 5 under something on the front 9, just had it going, and gets this gust of wind and plugs in the bunker. And he said he had this moment where he looked at this ball, and instead of like going down the rabbit hole of like, oh, woe is me, like what the hell, he's like, I've been through so much adversity this year. I'm gonna get this ball up and down, like just total positive reframing, and ends up continuing on, makes some more birdies coming in, and I think it's that moment, right? Like we were just talking about Justin Rose hits whatever. I didn't see his shot, but there are those moments in the rounds where you can either let the situation take control of you, or you can take control of the situation, and I just feel like that was the difference today. He won by 1, or yesterday, excuse me. And it's just like the little things, the little attitude that you bring to those shots can make all the difference. So if there's something to be said for keeping a positive attitude, not letting the blow up happen, I think William Mao kind of showed us why that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive too, considering he then proceeded to birdie 3 out of his next 4 after getting that up. He went birdie. He birdied 7 and 8, and then obviously caught a bad break, gets it up and down, and then just continues on the stretch there. So yeah, that's an impressive mindset to be able to take for anybody that's listening, especially if we have any of the younger generation that's out there. So yeah, Tony, I like that.
Yeah,
Very
really,
cool.
really emotional post-round interview. If you get a chance, go check it out. Very cool.
Nice. I like it. All right. Well, that was the ISCO. We'll put a bow on the tournaments for this week. Let's transition into previewing. We got a big week. It's a major week, the British Open, but I'd like to start, we'll cruise through it real quick, the Barracuda Championship. It's the, Corn Ferry plus some more guys. There's some more ranked guys playing in this one than last week. So
Yeah,
Barracuda,
this one's got
At
some
least
look.
double the world golf ranking
Yeah,
points on this.
definitely does. They're in Truckee, California, Tahoe Mountain Club. It's a 71, 74, 80. Defending champ Nick Dunlop was plus 49 last year. So Nicky Dunlop got it done. I believe by that score, this is a Stableford event. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. It was windy. So I'm imagining Tahoe Mountain Club. I imagine
PGA
this
set it
has
up.
to be at elevation a little bit, because
It is.
some of the holes I was looking at, like number 1 is a 540 par 4. Welcome to the club. 540. Good luck. Number 4 was 522 par 4. The par 3s are like 221, 230 on the front. Then they got a 631 par 5. So if it's at elevation, then that's not going to be too bad. But that was at sea level. I was like, that's a big boy course for sure.
Yeah, it's I'm not quite sure exactly what it's at, but they are bombing it out there. Like, guys are hitting, 7 irons well over 200 yards, and the par 5s and some of that are definitely playing shorter than the posted number. That's 631 is obviously still long, but it's going to be reachable for a lot of those guys out there.
Yes.
So, and it's always fun. There's a lot of birdies made. There's like a lot of doubles made. It's like if you hit it off, you're kind of playing on. You got some undulating fairways, and the greens are that way. So like you're gonna see some of these balls just going so far, and if they start getting a little right to left and moving left, it can just get out of hand quick out there. So yeah, it's fun though. It's always a fun one. There's a guy that one of the guys that's caddies for Annabon, he caddied for Ricky Wierenski, and he ended up getting like either his first win out there, I think it was a few years ago.
Yeah.
And like he doesn't really bomb it by any means, but you know he hits it far enough, and you just get hot out there. You can make 30 birdies, you know, throughout the week. So it can get pretty wild. A lot of eagle opportunities and stuff too. So yeah, It's fun. It's fun.
Well, that'll be cool. I think the probably the key thing we got to watch for this week, the key determining factor of your champion is going to be, you know, the caddy doing the conversion at altitude.
Oof.
That feels like a bait. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna touch that. Not even gonna touch it.
All right.
I mean, I
What's
kind
he
of
do out there with this
Let's
boy?
go to the British.
What's
go to
Domin
the
gonna
British.
do?
Yeah,
Gino's
he's
gone. What's
yeah,
Domin
dude.
gonna do?
Oh,
You
my
pick him this
God,
week. He's gonna have a new dog, new caddy.
literally-
man. Watch him go win. Watch him go win.
He's
For
got
sure.
a new pair of socks.
Hey, let's
Go win.
Let's not spoil picks now, boys. Let's not spoil.
Oh,
True. Oh, yeah,
here
we're
we
jumping.
go with
We're
this.
jumping. All right. Well, let's knock the British Open out. Preview
Yeah.
the British. Portrush, Northern Ireland.
Rush. Yeah.
Royal
What a golf
Portrush Golf
Oh, my
Course.
God.
71, 73, 81 is the stats on it. Xander, defending champion, even though it wasn't there last year, he was -9. This will be the third time that Royal Portrush has hosted. It'll be 37 yards longer this year. Most of that is into one hole. They expanded one hole by 20 yards, but it's not too much longer. Your champion last time it was there was Shane Lowry. That was the year that Rory.
Did he really? I didn't know that.
Oh, I think he missed a cut. He was so
hyped up.
that was gonna be a fact check. Yeah, he
It's
got
like Tony at a PGA event.
he got the bum draw on the weather, and then he
Oh no!
had all the pressure and the hype, and it didn't work out for him. But maybe this year we'll see in our picks.
It's a new year. New year.
Yeah. A couple little tidbits for you. Do you know the most wins British Open is 6? Any guesses who that was?
Oh,
Boy,
man.
Tom Watson had a boatload of them.
Is it
Didn't he?
not
Is it Watson?
Tom Morris?
It
Tom
is
Morris?
not old Tom Morris. No, Tom did
Oh.
not get to 6, but you're in the right era.
Era? Yeah.
This gentleman, I give you a tip. This gentleman's name is synonymous with the grip.
Harry Varden.
Yep, you got it.
Let's
There it is.
go.
The Varden grip.
The Varden.
The largest margin of victory was 13 strokes.
Oh, my God. Same guy?
Tiger
No.
Woods.
No. 1862.
Oh wait, didn't? Oh yeah.
That was old Tom Morris, won by
That
13.
was Tom Morris, yeah.
He drank everybody else under the table. Back when they used to do the actual shots when they played.
A shot a hole, baby.
Yeah. I don't know much about Royal Portrush. Do you gentlemen have any thoughts on the British?
Well, I
people should be
will
looking
say
at?
if you don't know much about this course, go look at like the aerial view of this place because
Okay.
it is breathtaking. Like the topography, it's just
Yep.
meant to be a golf course. It's gorgeous. I think if I had my choice, I think I would play this over St. Andrews, to be honest. Just because of the sheer beauty of it. It's just like you're probably a normal golfer is probably gonna shoot a bazillion. But it looks so cool. The runoffs, the infinity greens, some of the slopes and things like that, super cool.
What was it, Tony? It's like the 6th or 7th hole, something to that extent. Is you play this par 4 and you hit into the green and it basically just runs straight out into the water, and then you turn and come back and play a par 3 where like the back of the green just goes straight off a cliff, and the back of the tee box for the par 3 just goes straight off a cliff.
Yeah,
And it's, I mean, I did a little aerial flyover from the website earlier today, and it is breathtaking. It is
sure.
Some stunning views, some spectacular layout. I thought I would have no problem shooting 85 here on a
For
regular
sure.
basis. So, like, I mean, some of the golf holes look incredible. Like, I mean, if you look at how some of these holes are laid out, it doesn't look like you can miss the fairway. Like the
No.
fourth hole, like there's OB like 3 steps off the right side of the fairway, and then the left side of the fairway is bushes.
It's all gorse.
Yeah, it's incredible. So,
Wow.
should be a fun week. I mean,
And it's a little atypical from a lot of the links courses because the holes change direction just slightly. It's not like you're going out and coming back in.
right.
So the wind really is going to play havoc on these guys. And I know the weather's supposed to be a little iffy. I know there's a rain almost every day they're calling for. So I don't know what the wind's going to be like, but
They said 10 miles an hour or so. So
okay, not crazy.
Yeah. Okay then.
But yeah, so that's a really cool kind of twist on like a traditional links setup. I think to have the holes kind of adjacent in a certain way that you're never gonna get the same wind twice on a 9. So, but yeah, this place is just something else, man. And it's not like the traditional pop bunker. Like you gotta avoid it. It's like there's dog legs both ways. You gotta work the tee shots both ways to get in the right spot, and it doesn't look like there's any room out there whatsoever from the tee boxes. It's just like where do I, like if there weren't stands out there and stuff, like you're just playing it on a normal day, you absolutely need a caddy because there's just nothing to focus on for targets. So it's a really mentally challenging, I would assume, to commit to targets and things like that. So should be interesting.
yeah, you start driving in some of those fairway bunkers. It looks like, I mean, the faces out of them are massive, and some of these holes, you're playing a 400 and 40-yard par 4, and you drive it into this fairway bunker at what 175 or something like that. I mean, you're not going to be able to get a 7-iron. You're not going to be able to get it out of there. So
No.
yeah.
What is the scorecard yardage? Do we know? Do we have that? Anyone?
73-81.
Okay.
But I mean,
So
there's
pretty healthy
some,
for a links course.
yeah, there's some big daddy holes out there. I mean, 575 par 5, 500-yard par 4. There's a 607, 475, 532 par 5. But I mean, you've got 236-yard par 3, 474 closing hole. It's. I mean, nobody's really taking it deep. I mean, Shane Lowry shot 16 and won by a bunch the last time that they were there, but everything else has been pretty relatively low scoring, I would say. So everybody else nobody got to double digits. So
Very
Should be
nice.
a good watch.
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be.
there's-
And yeah, go ahead, Andy.
there's some interesting facts about this place too. In 2016, Queen Elizabeth II, she had like some civic conference there, but it's the first time she ever made an appearance at a golf club.
Huh.
So that holds probably some weight over there. So that's always nice. And then Rory set the course record at 61 in 2005 for the Northern Ireland Amateur Championship. So
Nice.
there's a bunch of other stuff. They've held a lot of other like amateur events. They did like a preview and held like the Irish Am or something to that extent the year before they had it in 19, and they like called it the preview. So like they set it up exactly how they would set it up. They were going to set it up for the Open, and just let those good AMs run wild on that place. So
I remember that. Yeah.
yeah. So it's it's cool. The history of what I looked into is there's some cool stuff. They really take their country clubs or their golf clubs and their history and all that very serious over there. So it's cool to see. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a fun Open. I think it's going to be fun, and it's it's in Ireland. You got Rory, you got Shane.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be cool.
They're
So,
saying the biggest crowds ever they're expecting.
really. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
like it can hold like 300,000 people or something like that.
Jesus.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously they're not gonna have that many, but
Boy, I hope
the property
I hope they do.
property is gonna be pretty
people
bumping.
running rampant around there.
Yeah, I heard they expanded the spectator area so they could hold more.
That's
like a
crazy.
mingle area or something like that. Like if you just want to go and hang out like at the sporting event and not watch the golf, they have like an area expanded so you can just go buy tickets.
That's cool.
Hang out.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, speaking of coverage, this is going to be a cool weekend if you watch golf because the British is going to be on early. So you can watch British Open early, ends early. You can go do your day, whatever you want to do. And then whenever you get home at night, you're going to have the California tournament finishing up late.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you kind of bookend your day, golf early, golf late.
Aren't they going to start? What are they
cool.
going to start at, like 4 a.m.?
Usually they do.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that 4 a.m. range, right? Yeah, okay. Because it's 6 out. Yeah, okay.
Set your alarms.
Set alarms. Well, let's get into our picks from last week. We're going to make this short and sweet. Because that was...
Did we do picks last week? I don't remember doing them. That's weird.
All right. I'm going to touch on the winners only. So that's why it's going to go quick.
All right.
In the Scottish Open, our only winner was Tony. Picked Harry Hall to finish top 20, and he did T17.
Nice.
So, Tony,
My man.
Nice.
My man.
congrats. Now, it's not that, Duvall had 2 of 4 make the cut. Tony had all 4 make the cut, and I had 2 of 4 make the cut. We just didn't get within the, top 5, top 10. So our picks we're making cuts, but
I really jumped the gun pre-pod here and thought that the picks were better than they were, and quickly realized that it wasn't. So that's not good.
No, it was not. This is 2 weeks in a row, boys.
Yeah.
In the ISCO Championship, which I don't know. I gotta stop. I gotta stop picking picks for the pod just to make them pod worthy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to pick people that are stretches, and that's what I get. So anyway, the winners, Duvall had some Fishburne dude tied for 6th in his top 20. And he beat me to the punch with the amateur Jackson Covian with T6 on the top 40. So Duvall getting 2. Tony got blanked. And I got 1. Cameron Champ finished T14 in our top 20. So that was my only win of it. Andy had all 4 make the cut. I had 1 of 4 make the cut, and Tony had 1 of 4 make the cut. So that's all right. So let's get the totals out of the way. 2 of 8, 1 of 8, 1 of 8 for the season. Duvall's 8 of 27, 29.4% clip rate. Tony 5 of 27 is an 18.5, and I am 7 of 27 for a 25.9% clip rate. I will round up to 26.
Love it.
Just to feel good. So let's get back on track here, boys.
Yeah,
let's go.
We need a big week. So do you want to start Barracuda or you want to start Open?
Yeah, let's get the Barracuda out of the way.
All right. So Barracuda, Tony, let her rip. Top 5. Who do you got for Barracuda?
Give me Max Homa.
Oh, you bastard.
Guys turning the game around. He's finally rounding into form. I'm sure he'll miss the cut now that I picked him, but that's okay.
Sorry, Max.
He might.
Sorry, Max.
Sorry, Max. These are typically your events, and you just got Tony.
He's been posting the best DMs from people like who bet on him who are super sour. It's so good.
Dude, some guy
That's awesome.
lit into him, basically told him that he could just go die. I was like,
yeah,
what, bro?
Yeah.
Like, holy. I mean,
That's amazing.
I guess when you lose $1,900, I mean, I get it, but
Why are you betting $1,900 on Max Homa to begin with?
I guess I don't know.
Because you're a degenerate.
Yeah. There you go.
An absolute degenerate.
Like,
I mean, they got to have monkeys riding greyhounds that you could go bet on. That you'd be at better odds than betting on Max Homa. I mean, give me a break.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Duvall, who you got top 5?
As Tony just took him for his pick.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. It's all right. New Tony. Not taking it personal. It's okay.
Sorry to drum up your pick there, Tony. But
Yeah.
I'm saying in general.
Well, especially now that I've picked him, you definitely don't want to bet on him
Yeah,
now.
this is like.
Oh my god, you got monkeys on motorcycles. Oh my god. I'm going with Eric Van Rooyen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like it.
EVR. Hit me with the EVR.
How did he not get into the Open? He's got to win this year, right?
Bro, I honestly don't know how he's not in. I mean, I think he's still like, I think he's like 100th or something. No, he's, what is he? 40th in the world or something? Or 5th?
No, the top player is like 65 in the world in this, and I think it's Davis
So
Riley.
it's 8. So he's like 80th in the world or 70th in the world. That's wild to me.
Yeah, it is. All right, Mike.
Short and sweet. Cam Davis, give him to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Another winner this year, right?
Yeah, I like Cam. I don't know why. Duvall, top 10. You're up.
I'm gonna go with Gerard.
How did he not go already? I
am too.
I figured that Duvall. I know Tony doesn't really take him.
No,
Duvall said he was writing Gerard off after last time, so I figured I was going to take Gerard like in the top 20.
I literally
To
told
give myself a layup.
I told Tony, I said, hey man, I gotta try to take him, and I just want him for the time he wins, the first time he wins, and Mike doesn't.
Yeah.
No, I think this is a good spot for him. He can just take it deep. So we're just gonna let him run around and just have at it.
Gotcha. I'm going to go with Ekrot.
Wow. The bitterness over on the other side right now is
Oh,
fantastic.
yeah. I'm just going Ekrot. Tony, you're up. I don't have anything to say. I have nothing to say.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I called dibs on him. You can't take him. He's mine anytime I want him. I can still take him, and I still might.
You can.
I think that's word for word what happened too.
Yeah.
Top 10 right
Oh,
now?
yeah.
Top 10. You got it.
I'm going with Rico Hoey.
Nice,
Didn't we take him last week?
Nice.
I did.
All right.
And
I like it.
And he whiffed.
He whipped, but he had a good showing last year in this thing. He didn't play that bad. He just had a bad weekend at the ISCO, but
Many did.
Still.
Many did.
he's bound to hit it one of these
It
days.
actually was kind of unlucky for him because he had to come back and finish in the morning. I
saw the scorecard Saturday night, and I was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, he had to come back and finish, and I believe he played his last 3 or 4 holes, a couple over, 1 or 2 over. So, it kind of hurt.
That's tough. Yeah. That's tough.
Go ahead, Michael.
All right. Top 20. I'm up. Higgs.
Nice.
Harry Higgs.
Nice.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Tony, you're up.
I'm going with. I got 2 here. I don't know who to pick. Should I go for a better week last week or historically good?
This is fantastic.
Let's go with Paul Peterson. I'm gonna take. He had a really good week. I think he was second.
He was
at the ISCO. This guy.
That's what it is. I don't know Paul Peterson.
Is he a player
pretender?
I don't really know. Yeah, he's definitely got player pretender potential. But I believe he's got some really good driving accuracy stats. Yeah, he's actually first on tour in fairways hit. So, I know he's going to get a lot of birdie looks with the thin air up there. And I know he's not super long, but, you drive it in the fairway and see what happens.
I think he's last in putting.
I like it.
Very possible.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
All right. Top 20. Duvall.
Vincent Whaley.
Who?
Nice.
Vincent Whaley.
Vincent, is that like Doug Whaley? Whaley?
Correct.
It is.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
There's a name from the
rounding
past.
into form. He's actually he's had a pretty decent season, and he had a good week last week. He's kind of been, his name's been just kind of lingering around top 20ish. So
Nice. All right, top 40. Tony, you're leading off on this one.
Paul Peterson, by the way, 33rd strokes gained putting, so
Oh, nice.
not too bad. Not too bad. All right,
so
top
he's
40,
the worst
I'm
iron
going
player in
with-
the world.
I figured we were just shooting from the hip, so I just made up my own.
I mean,
No, he's
drives it.
he's not bad.
No,
He's 97 strokes gained approach, so very
Don't get-
average.
Don't get in a bunker.
I'm going with Mr. Par 3, Mr. Ches Reavie.
Oh, jeez. That's
Yeah,
a blast
deep.
from the past.
that is a blast
Yes,
from
sir.
the past.
Former winner, I believe, of this event.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm taking the greens and reg approach this week with these guys.
I like it.
Oh. Duvall.
I'm taking Joel Dahman, please.
Hey, what's he gonna do without his boy on the bag?
Just
Oh,
don't
he
even
just
know what to
sniped
do.
another one.
Just don't even know what.
Yeah, he did. Don't even know what to do.
I got a name for you, Mike, if you need
Just
one.
scratch it off. Yeah, give me your name. Yeah, who is it?
Another blast from the cat. Kevin Chappell.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I
Kevin
didn't have that
Chappell's
one.
in the field.
Take
Yeah,
Nate.
that's good. We'll
Take
cross.
Nate Lashley and let him run.
Well, I'm debating whether to take Gerard here.
Oh, true.
Just to have a top 40, so I win with him and Duvall doesn't.
Lame. Lame.
Yeah. Ben Coles, but he's you know who I'm gonna go with? I can't read my own writing.
Seamus Power.
Camilo Villegas.
Nope. Hayden Springer.
Nice.
Hayden Spring.
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's a off week event. Hayden.
Yeah. I mean, off week.
I don't even know what he looks. I don't even know what he looks like. I just saw the
Name's
name.
Hayden.
I was like, Springer. Hayden. Felt right.
Hayden.
Love it.
Hayden.
Felt right.
Love it.
All right. That's a wrap on that. British Open.
Yeah, baby.
Top 5. We're picking somebody ranked number 1 to 10 in the world. And Duvall, you are up first. Who are you going to take?
I would like to select
Are you gonna
as
do
my
it?
top five pick, Rory McIlroy.
Really?
I am. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
It's for the pod, boys. For the pod, trying to make it as. I think he might win. I think he might win.
I might take him as well. Should we all take
I think I
him?
might take him to miss the cut.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's. You want to take him too, Mike? I'll just jot him down under your name.
No.
right.
No. I'll do something else. I'll scratch that off. All right. So I am up next.
No way.
What's that?
Go for it,
I
Mike.
got some insider info on Mike's picks
I'm
this
just
week.
I'm just going in the order, Tony. It was you, Andy, me.
No.
you, Andy, me.
I'm shocked that he was on your list. That's what I can't
Oh,
believe.
Rory? Yeah, I just had it. It was right there. He just scratched him off.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
So I know Tony always takes Scotty, number 1. So I'll let him there for him. I'm going to go with Straka. I'm feeling some Straka love. Yes, I am taking Straka over Scotty Scheffler. Call me crazy, but
Yeah.
there it is.
I don't think
Hey, guy's been having a great year.
I'm going to tell you, and I may be completely off base with this, but I don't think Scotty is a very good putter on those greens. I watched him roll the rock a couple of times this week, and it seems like he's like a very good putter on fast greens. Because if you watch his stroke, it's there's not a lot of pace to his stroke. So it's like he's very like his stroke is like it's. I don't think his stroke's great, but it's very smooth. So it's one of those things where it's hard to like accelerate when you're that smooth and actually have to like hit it as firm as you kind of need to on links type greens. So that was kind of one that where I'm kind of shying away from. I think ball striking wise and every other thing that goes on, I think that he's capable of hitting every other golf shot and do the whole thing. Now, does that mean he's not going to finish in the top 5? He's probably still going to finish in the top 5 or something. But I just don't know if his putter is good enough over there to really do what needs to be done. So
I also think like this really doesn't set up for him off the tee very well. Like he's pretty much a predominantly fader of the golf ball with the driver. And you really do need to work it both ways here. I mean, you're going to be going down a 3-wood if you need to hit that draw, so you're going to be giving up a little bit. And I know there's some places where you just hit it and it's going to roll down to everywhere's hitting it. Everybody's hitting it from anyway. But I'm not taking him actually either. I'm going with somebody who works it a little more. Xander.
Oh, wow.
You're going Xander back to back?
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow. So when we do our clips, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. So the first clip is going to be Scotty can't putt on links courses, Andy Duvall 1-foot drive. and then you're going to have Scotty can't hit a draw with his driver. Tony, I know.
No, he can. He can.
You just said he needs to hit a 3-wood.
He doesn't like to. He doesn't like to. Like if you look at
he's world number 1. Can't draw his driver.
I forget what it is, but there's
a
stat website where you can look at the like a guy at T-ball with the 9 boxes, right? And you can see what percentage he hits it into from those 9 boxes. Yeah. And Scotty's like 70% high fades versus Shane Lowry or Xander has a much more balanced like window dispersion. So I mean, I know he can hit whatever shot he wants. But
so it's official. Scotty Scheffler wins the British Open this year. It's official.
Yeah, 100% by 10. By 10.
So with that shot dispersion window, how do they know what kind of shot the guy's trying to hit? Is Scotty the only one who can control his golf ball and launch that it's in the same spot 70% of the time because he's trying to hit that shot? Or like Shane Lowry might be still hung over and he's heeling it, towing it, and it's hitting all the windows of the box, but you don't know if he's trying to hit those windows. So I think that stat is flawed a little bit.
Well, that's true for every golf shot, right? I mean, it's a game of misses.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
and then I hear
what you're saying.
Then I would like to see if they have a stat for that box when it hits the window. Does it hit the fairway?
I believe there is a way to
extrapolate that.
Guys, I want to pull something out here. All I hear from you guys is that you never have to drive the ball well on any golf course that the PGA Tour plays because they hit it so far. And now I've got guys talking about Tony's taking 2 guys that literally one hits every goddamn fairway, and this guy, he's not taking Scotty because he may not be able to hit a draw and keep it in the fairway. So I just want to pull it out here.
He's got to work it both ways.
I pick one guy that's like, oh, he's going to drive it straight and he's going to have fun. Absolutely not. And then now it's like, oh, let's throw that out the window. Like, what are we doing? Like,
there's. Hey, we'll see.
I get it.
Proof's in the pudding.
I get it. All
right. So,
do you want to hear an interesting?
All your money on Scotty.
Do you want to hear an interesting stat on? What do you think Schauffele's FedEx Cup rank is right now?
I know it, so I won't say it.
Yeah. What do you think it is, Mike? He's the 3rd ranked player in the world.
Yeah, this is pretty mind blowing.
Well, if you're saying that, then his FedEx is probably like 20.
53.
Wow.
Yeah. 53. Yeah. Do you want to know how far down the list you got to go To find
52
somebody.
spots.
No, you got to go to Wyndham Clark at 28th in the world to find somebody higher than him. And then you have to go down like another. You have to go to like almost 40th 40th in the world. Adam Scott's 84.
Well, that's.
So
I think it's easily explainable. Wasn't Xander hurt for most of the year? And his world ranking, he performed so well the past few years that he isn't clicking down at the same rate he is in the FedEx. So I don't think he's had a lot of starts this year.
Yeah,
in fairness to Xander.
I mean, I get that.
I can tell
if you go right down the list of, I mean, the guy's played.
He's played 12 events this year. He's got 2 top 10s, 12. He's made every cut. 7 top 25s.
I mean,
so he's had a light schedule for the year.
Yeah.
I don't know what his injury. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
but,
I thought he had one.
He definitely hasn't played.
I don't know.
Much
I don't know
year.
what it was, but I think that there was something going on. Correct. But I mean, if you go down the list, like you're talking about, like that's incredible that he's 53rd. Like you wouldn't expect, even with 12 starts, that this guy would be 53rd in FedEx Cup points, being number 3 in the world. Like when you're talking Scotty and Rory and even JT and Russell Henley, like you got Xander and then you take Russell Henley. I mean, I've listened to Tony.
Well, how many starts does Russell Henley have? He probably missed like 2 events.
And
not that he's not playing well, obviously, but
and he's taken out one side of the golf course. So
how many?
That always works well.
How many stars does he have? Let's see.
I got you 1 second.
He's only played 14.
14.
That's
14.
Yeah, it's huge.
Same amount of cuts made. I don't know how that happens, but
all right.
At the Masters, PGA Championship.
Let's get back.
Yeah,
Let's get back.
We've ran off pace here.
Top 10. This is going to be number 11 to 49 in the world we're picking. And who went first there?
I did.
And so then that means I am up. So this is tough.
The delivery.
I always love giving him first pick because this is
it's just torture.
I love it.
It's torture. All right, I'm doing it. Hatton, Terrell.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt that coming.
I was stuck. After you guys pick, I'll let you know what I was thinking.
I thought you were going to take Novak.
No. I already wrote him his best week he's going to have for this month.
I got you.
So Tony, you're up.
Give me Shane Lowry.
Yeah, somebody had to take him.
Yeah. Tough putting year. He's doing really well in approach play this year, but I think getting back to some link style greens, he should be able to right the ship with the flat stick. So I got faith in my guy.
All right, Duval, top 10. Oh, I did swipe his pick. That's what you get for Gerard, you piece of junk.
Yeah. I'm between.
You want to switch Gerard for Hatton?
No, I'm between 3. I'm between 3, and I'm struggling right now. I don't know.
Who are you between? Because we can't pick them anymore. So who are you struggling with?
Fleetwood, Minwoo Lee, and Robert McIntyre.
Good luck.
There you go. Player C.
So you know to eliminate him if Tony's
That's what I was just thinking. Like, fuck.
You're welcome.
You know what?
Let him cook.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna let him cook this week. I'm gonna go with
Minwoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Minwoo.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
I don't think this is probably like 4 weeks in a row you've taken somebody from the Minwoo family. either brother or sister.
And it did great for... Wait, for the women, do we just pick a winner, or is it top 5? What is it? Because we picked a woman last week. And I can't remember what it was, because Min Woo finished T3. I mean, Min Ji finished T3 last week. She missed out on the playoff by a shot.
I thought it was just.
That's
winner.
what I thought too.
Yeah, I thought it was just a winner.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Because we couldn't bet on it, so we weren't going to put it in our standings because you can't gamble on it.
Yep, my bad. All right, let's go.
So it's just a winner.
Top 20.
All right. So then, so it was.
Now it's Tony.
So top 20 is Tony.
I'm gonna take Mr. Two Gloves, Aaron Rye.
Nice.
I think he's like 39th in the world, though.
I think so too.
Wait, what's the window?
50
and above.
Yeah.
Oh.
50 and above. Yeah. Because that was one of the
right,
guys I was grinding over on the top 10.
Yeah.
50 and above.
He's 36
50 and
in
above.
the world.
Okay, give me Patrick Reed.
Right. Love it. All right, Duval.
I'm going to take John Rahm.
Here we go. Here come all the live boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
am.
The value is just too much.
Yeah,
Tremendous.
I'm also taking John Rahm. I'm going to be like
Nice.
that. That's who I had.
I was waiting to
Sorry.
see if Mike
I
was
need a
gonna blow.
W.
Yeah, I was going to see if Mike was
No,
because
because I know I was just gonna stack on it.
Yeah,
I was doing it either way. Tony mushed my action last week, so I'm gonna mush yours this week.
It's all good.
Yeah. So let's see. That went Duval, me, Tony. So it's Duval top 40.
I'm sticking with my boy Ryan Fox.
Ooh.
Is this 100 or above?
No, this is 50 or
50
above.
or
Still.
above. Yeah.
Still. Okay.
Let me just double check that. I think it is. I think he is.
Doesn't matter for me. What you got, Mike?
I am gonna go with my major staple. I haven't taken him for a while. Is Mr. Give me some booze and hoot.
Hey.
Wait, I
Can't
just
live
so
without some booze and hoot.
Ryan Fox has moved
What
up
happened?
to 32 in the world. My bad.
Oh wow! All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
Yeah.
All right, Tony.
Well,
you can pick before he does. It's like the NFL draft.
Yep.
You can still.
Yeah, I'm gonna go deep anyway. So give me Marco Penge.
Oh, he just finished what, third?
T2.
T2 and
Tied for second.
and got him into the Open.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was the
this
top
dude-
3 that got in. Nice.
Oh my lord!
Yeah.
How do I not take this guy?
He hasn't played much on the tour,
Brooksy.
Oh, I'm taking
Koepka.
Matt Fitzpatrick
but yeah, that's a good
for
pick.
top 40 at 59th in the world. That might be a slam dunk.
Speaking of new loopers,
Is he gonna do it?
yeah.
Who's he got? Anybody good?
What's his name? He used to have Sevy's caddy. Can't remember his name right now. And now he's on that guy's on Morikawa's bag, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! I can't think of his name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Does the best Sevy impression ever.
Oh, I can't think of it.
I can't think of his name. It'll come to me as soon as we sign off, I'm sure.
I don't know what's stopping you guys. You guys have looked up every other stat tonight on your handy dandy laptops or phones. Why wouldn't you just type in?
I'm going in now.
Yeah.
I'm going in now.
All right.
I'm going in now.
You gave a valiant
I
effort.
have faith.
You had a valiant effort.
One of us would have thought of it.
No, I don't know any caddies.
Dude.
Oh. No,
Billy
I'm sorry.
Foster.
Billy Foster.
Billy Foster. That's right.
Yeah.
Billy Foster.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Foster's.
Yeah.
Foster's Australian for beer.
Beer. Give me my blooming onion.
Quick fact check. Joe Griner is Colin Morcatti's new caddy.
Wait, who's on? Wait, what?
I don't know. Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, I was right. Yeah? Colin Morikawa's just going through caddies left and
Colin
right.
Morikawa just got with Billy Foster last week for the Scottish.
Okay. And he was with Joe Griner the 2 weeks before
Yeah,
that,
he was.
which is Max Homa's old caddy.
He was with Griner for less than a couple months. I love that we start talking about caddies and Blake just goes into reconnect mode. Oh, the true caddy
great.
statement. I'm just like, I don't need to be here for this.
He just left.
Pod over.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Pod over.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Too much caddy talk for you, Mike.
Exactly.
Hey, boys. Sorry, little technical difficulties there. Guess my internet doesn't like when you guys start talking about caddies too much. It's just an automatic disconnect. It's like, what? We're not wasting any more bandwidth on that bullshit. You guys have looked up caddies enough. We get it. We get it.
Once
Somebody's
Google's
got
involved.
somebody's got a new caddy. Oh, my shock face. Oh no.
Yeah.
Unreal.
So anyway,
Where were we with these picks?
I think we're good.
Yeah, we were done.
Let me.
You got the Penge, right?
Top 40 for Penge?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was...
Yeah, and Duvall got the crosshand chipper, and I got some booze and hoot. So
Love it.
we're good. So that wraps up picks. Hopefully we
Love
are
it.
a little better than last week. That'll segue into our world famous, most popular, our best segment of the evening,
World famous.
Yeah, baby.
world,
World
famous.
Only to be outdone by the raffle table at the men's guest day.
Very true.
All right. So, got a little Euro-style player pretender.
Ooh.
For our new listeners, we're going to do a little two truths and a lie, the golf version here. I gave you three golfers. Mike, Andy, and you, the audience, are going to find the pretender. Here we go. You ready, boys?
Ready.
Coming off a W.
Need another.
All right. Golfer number one, Ewan Calder. Calder was born in Stirling, Scotland. First rose to prominence by winning the 2021 Scottish Men's Open Stroke Play Championship at Western Gales, carding 4 rounds under par in tough links conditions. Later that summer, advanced to semifinals of English Amateur at Moortown, narrowly losing in extra holes. In June of 2022, he earned his place in the 150th Open Championship at St. Andrews through final qualifying at Hollandwell, making his major debut. Missed the cut by a single shot after rounds of 73, 72. Turned pro shortly after in September of 22. Made his debut at the British Challenge in Cornwall on the Challenge Tour, and his breakthrough came in August of 23 with a victory at the Welsh Open. Closed out with a 64 to win by 2. Went on to finish 16th in the Road to Mallorca standings. I believe that's a Challenge Tour, kind of FedEx Cup thing. Securing full status for the 2024 DP World Tour season. That's golfer number one, Ewan Calder. Golfer number two, Sam Barstow. Barstow was born in Sheffield, England, on June 28th, 2022 at St. Anne's Old Links. Barstow made it through final qualifying for the 150th championship at St. Andrews. His second Open championship. Eventually made the 36-hole cut after closing round of 69, finished tied 81st, 3 strokes behind Low Am of the tournament. Barstow reached the final round of the 2022 Amateur Championship at Royal Lytham in St. Anne's, losing 3-2 in a 36-hole match to South African Aldrich Potgieter. Barstow turned professional in September 2022, made his pro debut at the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship on the Euro Tour. And after winning the Farm Food Scottish Challenge at Newmarket Golf Club in Aberdeenshire, Scotland, in August 2023, Barstow finished the 2023 Challenge Tour 18th in the order of merit, earning him into the exemption category for the 2024 European DP World Tour season. That is golfer number 2, Sam Barstow. And golfer number 3, Colm Shinkwin. A successful amateur golfer. In 2010, he won the Karish Trophy, the English Boys Under 18 Open Amateur Stroke Play Championship at Woodhall Spa. In 2013, he won the English Amateur, beating Matt Fitzpatrick 4-3 in the final at Heath
Heathrow
Golf Club. Yeah, right. Leading to his selection for the Walker Cup team the same year. Turned pro in November 2013. Played on the Challenge Tour in 2014 and again in 2015 after a good finish to the season with a third place season-ending NBO Golf Classic Grand Final lifted him to 13th in the Road to Oman rankings, gave him his European Tour card for 2016. Biggest prize to date came with a tie for 19th in the Irish Open in May 2016, and then bettered that by finishing tied for 9th in the Open de France after a final round 68. Following week, he finished 8th in the Scottish Open after a final round 65, coming home in 30. His performance in the Open de France gave him entry in the 2016 Open Championship, his first major championship where he missed the cut. That is golfer number 3, Colm Shinkwin. Good luck, boys.
What's his second name?
I've got nothing.
Sam Barstow. Or Bairstow. Bairstow.
And number 1 again?
Ewan Kohler.
I think it's number 1.
I think it's 1 or 3, and 3 sounds like a name that was thrown in there to
I feel like I've
sound
seen that
like
name,
it's
though.
fake, but it's not.
I feel like I've seen that name though. When was the last time he had a professional finish? Shinkwin?
I mean, I'm pretty sure recently he's still playing.
That's what I thought.
But
I feel like Barstow's a name.
I have
Bairstow, but I don't know if that's true. I'm going with 1. Yeah, I'm going with 1.
Yep. Yeah, I'll go with 1 because we did 2 last week. 3 sounds fake, so I'm going to go 1.
Congrats, boys. Well done.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
That's
go.
3 in a row, baby.
That's got to be the hardest one yet, too, and you guys nailed it.
That was
3 in a row.
Absolutely tough.
Is that 3 in a row?
That was a hard one.
That's 3 in a row, Bubba.
That's awesome.
We went 2 in a row.
Let's go.
2 in a row the bad way.
Oh yeah.
Kobe.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna have to switch this up. That was I thought that was super deep.
Yeah.
You guys are starting to learn my tricks.
That
I
was.
mean,
I just
I feel like
the name on 3 was too goofy for me. Yeah.
I've seen his name though.
Yeah, right.
Like I feel like I've seen his name.
I wanted to go deep, but I didn't want to go like stupid. So these are all guys within the top 500 official world golf rankings. So
it's fair.
So we've actually like seen their name.
You could have brought out somebody from the 60s that won the British Open that we'd never heard of.
Yeah, wanted to keep it somewhat recent, and I didn't have to worry about these guys playing with Andy in some Latin America event, so that was all good.
I mean,
well, Andy, I anticipate next week being viciously hard.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Next week we're gonna have
it's gonna have some teeth. He's gonna be like, I got Alaskan touring professionals.
What is next week's event? What do they play after the British?
With a 2-sentence bio.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't even know what next week would be. But it's not going to be good.
It's nothing.
It's got to be like Alex McKelvey. He's a righty. I've got Don Julio. He's a lefty.
3M. The 3M.
Oh, yeah, the 3M. All right.
And Alex Kim.
I love it.
All right. Well, good work. 3 in a row.
Kims.
Streak.
Cheers, boys. Well done.
Streak. All right. We got our last segment. A little AD Weekly. What do you got this week, Andy?
Honestly, thinking about the British Open. Obviously, we had some Scottish golf last week, British this week. We're going to be chatting, the ladies British here in a couple of weeks. And thinking about strategy, shot pattern, different, not necessarily. I know we talked about short game and bump and run and pitches and things like that a couple weeks ago. But more so just if you're going to play a different style of golf, like links golf, and you can't be driving into bunkers and things like that, you're obviously going to be landing shots short of greens and getting it to run up. There may not be a lot of wind, but do you think that still plays a factor into this week's strategy? I don't know how firm the golf course is. I haven't seen really any of the coverage. It's only Monday. I know that they've still got, the major coverage going starting today over there. But, for you guys, I don't know if you've ever played super firm golf courses. I know up north, you have to start landing shots short of greens, and that turns into having to play, maybe a 180-yard shot at 140 yards. Is that difficult for you guys? Do you think that plays a major role in why some of these guys play good over there and why some guys just struggle with links golf?
Well, I know that this particular golf course has certainly elevated greens. Like, so if you're missing greens, there's quite a severe runoff.
Okay.
So I've never been the best at pitching it into the hill and doing that kind of shot. So I that's just me personally. So I don't know if the lies could even allow you to hit some kind of lofted shot from that. So personally, I'm probably going to be putting it a lot off those greens or up the hills and that. But it's one of the hardest shots, I think, really, is judging how that's going to kick into the hill and die and then roll out from there. But we don't get a lot of that up here, so it's hard for me to get used to that kind of shot,
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing super firm greens, let's take it from a different angle instead of just short game, like just playing fairway shots and even tee balls. Like, if you've got fairway bunkers out there at 320, right? I mean, you're probably, even if they're on the right hand or left hand sides of the fairway, some strategy, decade, things like that, you're playing maybe not as far to them, you're playing short of them, or if you think you can blow it over, you're going to try to blow it over. But just trying to hit, we watched Tiger never hit a driver and won a British, or hit one, whatever it was. What kind of do you think that there's a strategy out there where guys are just going to be like hitting? You think Min Woo is just going to be hitting that low stinger, like taking out the 3-iron or the 2-iron and just letting that thing get on the ground quick and just chase, and even into greens, playing shots that are going to land 20, 30 yards short of the green. And I know that there's some shots that you're obviously not able to play that out there. But, if you get into some of this rough, you're not just able to land the ball on the green. Whatever.
Yeah. No, I definitely think we're going to see a lot of different approaches. Yeah. For a course like this, too, I think there are places where you can miss it and things will funnel to the right place.
Right.
And so that course knowledge of that is going to go a long way. And I'm sure these guys are going to do their homework, and they've all got great caddies. So
Yeah, gonna be a big caddy course this week. That's for sure.
I think without the crazy wind, there's going to be a lot of different ways to skin the cat this week. So I don't know.
I'm interested to know if the greens are actually going to play. To where they're receptive. Obviously, it's going to be wet, right? There's going to be some rain. So is it just going to be, your typical, you just fly to the green and try to just hold the green that way? Or, are they going to be playing, 20, 30 yards short and having to chase it up? What do you think, Mike? What do you think the route is in some of these link style golf courses? Even just tee balls stuff as well.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think it all comes down to conditions. If they get a lot of rain and it softens it up, it's just going to be American golf. You're going to fly your golf ball to a number on every single shot, and away you go, right? And it's going to take a lot of the interest of the links out of the tournament. So hopefully that thing is a brick over there, and any rain that they get just washes off. It doesn't soak in. That way you can see them playing the strategy. Like if there's a bunker at 280, you might see a guy hit a 5-iron and let it roll and make sure that he's way short of it. Or if he tries to drive around it, like in the Scottish, I watched a couple holes, and they're, a couple deep face bunkers. I think hole number 7 comes to mind. I watched 7 at the Scottish, and Rory and Wyndham both ripped it, trying to go left over it. And, they got in trouble that way. And the one guy, I think it was, the guy that won, he hit it down the left rough versus even trying to go for the fairway, because there were 3 bunkers that you would have had to lay way back. So he blew driver left over everything and was happy being in the rough versus a fairway lie. So I think just they'll figure out their angles and kind of go for it. I know you said about playing firm golf courses. I've had 2 instances, maybe 3. That one year we went to Vegas, the courses were pretty firm. Not like what these guys are going to be doing. Right. I played in an event in Puerto Rico with it had some undulation, and that bad boy was firm. And I'll tell you what, it was fun. I like links golf where you're aiming for undulation or backboards, and then you just let it roll wherever it needs to roll to. I think that's really, really cool way to play golf. And then locally here, we played, my kids are trying out for a high school team, so we went to a local public course. I don't think they have irrigation. It was in the middle of the summer, and I hit a wedge from the fairway. And when it hit the green, it bounced about 10, 11 feet in the air and just was sending it. So definitely had to adjust there to running it up. And I found myself either trying to, one, play big cuts and just put a tremendous amount of spin on the ball by trying to cut the hell out of it and land it short to try to keep it going that way, or just trying to hit some type of little knockdown and let it run the whole way if I didn't have to go over something. So that was kind of what I personally did in my very few experiences doing it.
Yeah,
I like that.
We have a golf course. We have a golf course down here. It's called the Park. It's a spot that they had Max Homa and Rory, and then the 2 women that played. It was the match, the night golf.
Oh yeah, the night match.
And
Lexi and
who's
I can't remember
the one from Stanford that was came out hot. I can't think of her name.
Yeah.
But
Rose Zhang.
Rose Zhang.
Rose Zhang.
They just had an event out there this past weekend, and it plays that way. It's a link style golf course. You can play shots to different parts of the greens, and it just funnels around. There's a bunch of undulations and into fairway bunkers and off into sandy areas and high grass off the fairways. And I think it's just a different style of golf course, because you're not really most of the time you're playing target golf. You're playing, there's not really a lot of rough when you're playing out there. Now it's different over there I think that if you're missing the fairway, it's not going to be. It doesn't look as wispy as some of the other places, that the Open's been at. It actually looks like there's a lot of what would you call it? It was gorse, right, Tony?
The gorse bushes.
Yeah, the gorse bushes. So
yeah, those are just death.
And it looks like they're in play a lot up there. So I'm interested to, obviously, as I've said, Tiger won a British with no driver. Obviously these guys can hit irons that long. They can hit it that straight. Is that a recipe for success out there? Just making sure that you're keeping your ball maybe closer to the ground and away from bunkers, and then making it more of a second shot golf course, and taking some of that trouble out of play during the week off the tee. So, I'm going to be interested to see.
And I think too, even if they do get rain, I think a course like this can only get so soft. When it's built on sand dunes and like the structure underneath, it's not like it can ever. It's going to drain so quickly that even if they do get rain every single day, you're still going to have to think through these shots and hit it into the right places and have it funnel down and things like that. I don't think they could ever get it to where, they're stopping, like, unless they're hitting, 60 degrees or 56s into these greens. But, I think you're definitely going to have to think a lot harder about where you want this ball to land, and then where it's going to finish is going to be a whole different story.
Yeah.
The one crazy thing I saw Rory this week at the Scottish, he had like 180 or something in on the one of his approaches coming out of the first cut, and the guy looked like he had gap wedge in his hand or something, and he ran it through the green. Like, it landed 20 yards short and it ran through the green. Like, it's gonna be some carnage for sure.
Yeah.
Whether they get the rain or not, I think.
I kind of think hitting some of those shots out of the wispy stuff, the ball can just go forever.
Yeah.
Like, sure, if
knuckles
it just comes out. There's so much of the taller grass that's getting in between the face and the ball that it's just coming out with no spin, and you get speed like that with a wedge, a 9-iron. The ball's just going to launch and it's gone. So. Yeah. I always like the British. I always think it's a great place to play because you don't ever play it, right? Like, you go over and you see some of these guys that
totally
play
different.
great golf all year, and the next thing you know, whether it's a draw, there's some luck to the draw over there, right? It's if you happen to be on the wrong side, it can kind of be a tough spot to be in to win a golf tournament, but. I'm interested to watch some of these guys hit some different shots and see them chasing balls up, 50, 60 yards short and just letting it try to trundle up onto the green. So it's going to be a fun week. I just didn't know if anybody had played any links and kind of get the feel of what it may be like. I know that when we play out of Lancaster, I know that when I was at Lancaster, it used to get firm as whatever, and there were spots where if you hit in the rough, you had to land it. There are par fives out there that you had to land it 20 yards short. They're whatever, par 4, number 6 or whatever it is. If you had like 150 or 60 yards, you were trying to hit it like 120 and that thing would just tumble to the front edge. So, I mean, most people don't play golf that way, right? So they don't really understand. If you're sitting at home watching it, you're like, they're just running everything up the front of the green. Yeah, no. There's a lot of precision. Yeah, there's a lot of precision that comes into play with what the number is, how you're flighting it. A lot of it's how you're flighting it to get it to actually chase in there, and having enough control to be able to do it. So,
yeah. It's funny you say most people don't play golf like that. I think most people do play golf like that, and they wait for the firm conditions. Like, if you take the average golfer, like. They can't fly it onto the green and hold it. Like, so if you get somebody who's, a little slower swing speed or something, they probably look at this stuff and they're like, hey, I can relate to this because this is how I play golf, whether it's firm and fast or wet. Like, that's their only option. Right. So I think that's why a lot of people are drawn to it as well.
Yeah. I never looked at it. I never thought about it that way. It's a good angle to come in from there, Tony.
So my
Well
people.
played.
So my
Well
people.
played.
Well thought out.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
good stuff, guys. Yeah, it should
perfect.
be a good tournament this week. Another major, last one of the year. Last chance.
And it's July still.
Couple picks. I want 2 more picks. Who is the player going to toss a club this week? Since we're have PGA Tour fits, who do you got
Terrell
in your
Hatton.
bingo card for?
Terrell Hatton
That's
for
an
sure.
easy layup. Okay,
it's a layup. Yeah. I smell a Rory little
yeah,
something
little
there.
flicker from Rory. We're gonna have a Wyndham blow up again in the major. He's 2 of 3 so far.
He seems like he's been playing okay. He might stay away from that.
Which really sets it up to have an explosion because he's been playing well.
True.
And if he has a few bogeys in a row, gets a bad lie and the whatever you call it, gets into a face of a bunker and puts up a double, ripe conditions for a total meltdown because he's been playing well. And if he gets a couple considered bad breaks, he'd go nuclear again. That'd be great.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah,
I could see it.
yeah.
How about you, Mike? Who's your pick?
Who's your pick, Mike?
Me?
You got somebody in mind?
Oh,
yeah.
I got John Rahm.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
All right.
The Spaniard. Can't forget about Johnny.
A little fiery.
This is his last
Always
major.
running hot.
It's his last major. He's been in good form. Same thing, high expectations. He's definitely going to have a shot or two where he just kind of helps the caddy out and flings it back to the bag, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think he goes Matt Every down the fairway. He just kind of he'll give it a fling back to the caddy.
Oh man, who's it? I got somebody. I can't think of his name. Let me see if I can think of it while you guys are fact checking or whatever. You got another pick for something?
Yeah, what score? What do we want? What's our score? Last time Shane Lowry was 16 under?
Yeah.
Is that what it was back
I'll go
in?
right with 13. I'll rip it right out there with 13 under.
I like that.
That is good.
5 a day is 20. Back off 2 a day is 16, and you're right back to Lowry.
Do we think they liked that at 16, or are they going to take
he
that
won
as
by
a
seven.
But
challenge?
Lowry, that's what I was just going to
Yeah.
say. Wasn't Lowry like an anomaly? Like,
Yeah, he won
yeah,
by
so 16 minus 7 is 9. So I'll go with 8. No reason.
I'll take the over. I'll go 14.
Oh, Price is right.
Yeah.
Nice work. That's all I got.
Fact
check. You guys have anything from last week? Fact check time.
I've won. Jackson Coyven was not the winner of the. He wasn't the winner of the PGA-U, but he was the youngest and fastest to ever accumulate the 20 points needed to get PGA Tour status. But he's actually committed to go back and play his next year of college, so that's why he has not turned pro yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
So
Nice. Good stuff. Oh, Matt Wallace was the guy I was thinking of. Potential.
Dude, he can go
for
nuclear.
Sure. Yeah.
That guy can go nuclear.
He's a chucker.
Yeah.
He's a chucker.
Would not want to be on that bag.
No.
Wear a helmet and some friggin' hockey
bless
gloves. Like,
We had
Absolutely.
we hosted a Western New York PGA Junior Tour event today.
nice.
So a bunch of juniors at the club. And I was in the shop, and this little dude comes in after his round. He's in the 9-hole group. I was like, hey, man, how's it going? He good. Can I get a Gatorade? I'm like, sure. So he's like, how'd you play today? He's like, 38. I go, 38? I said, how old are you? He goes, 11. I go, I'm going to take a wild guess. Do you dominate your division in this circuit? And he looked at me and smiled and goes, yeah, pretty much.
Oh man,
That's awesome.
Love that kid.
11-year-old.
Dude, I was out there giving some lessons. Man, some of those swings those kids had, unbelievable, man. I would kill for that move.
They were good. Shout out to our member, Ari Dom. Back-to-back victories for Ari.
The Dominator.
Took it down in his age group today, yep.
How old is
Didn't
he?
play up to his standard. He's in the 14 to 16-year-old bracket.
Wow, good for him.
I think that's the bracket. It's whatever that bracket is. It's like 14 to 15 or 14 to 16. I know he can't drive yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's 15.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive. So
great kid.
Yep.
What did he shoot?
Very, very nice young man.
You said he didn't play up to his
He
standard.
had 82.
I think
82.
Yeah.
Last week, or his last event, he shot 75 to win. And this week he had 82, but he had a couple weird little. It was a hot, humid day. He had a couple grip problems holding onto the club, and I probably got to sell him a new glove. Help the kid out. Help him out with his grip. He had a couple open-faced meatloafs that resulted in a couple strokes added to his score. So he cleans those couple little mental things up. He'd have been like 77, 78 again, somewhere in there. So
yeah,
he played it well. So
he's got a bright future.
That's good playing.
He's going for the three-peat. Our Scotty Scheffler of the club. So we'll see how he does.
I love that.
Tony, you have anything else for fact check or no?
No.
You good shape?
All good.
All right. Well, gentlemen,
Good
set
stuff.
your alarms. British Open. That's a wrap.
Player or contender.
Wrong one.
We are just so out of bounds.
This was.
Not enough mulligans this week, boys. Not enough mulligans.
Even on my best days,
Cheers.
I can hit it off a drive.